to all my friends out there. And so I parked across the street from Parkway Plaza, and I'm walking over there, to get some extra steps. But I can't give you guys a shot of Parkway Plaza from the outside, something to do with Homeland Security. I got in trouble for that one time. And so, I do the walking every day. I try to get 2 hours. And most of the time, I don't come close, but they say when you have goals, aim high. Sometimes I do it though, So, one of the followers made mention that she has a bike and she rides her bike a half hour a day. And I thought, yeah, that sounds really good. For years, I was resistant to bike riding, and I'll tell you why. This is a terrible story, but I got a million of them. I will never run out of content. Okay, early one morning, my brother was riding his bike. He was like a fitness fanatic, and he just liked to ride his bike too. And some gal ran into him, and she was remorseful, and she gave him a ride home, but she gave him the wrong phone number. Yes, not nice. Okay, so what happened was I had my kid in private school. I was scraping my last dollar up, so I can really relate to women who are very concerned about their children, the way they raise their children. I've been there. So I sent him to a Baptist school. It was a Baptist then. And every morning in class, they would have prayer requests. And so the little boy asked for a prayer request for his sister, the one that hit my brother and gave him the wrong phone number. So, okay, my kid was in the same class, of course. My kid was always smart, always was. So anyway, he got home, and my dad said, wow, can you believe they gave the wrong phone number? So my kid goes, Dad, Grandpa, I know who hit him. And, he told my father. And so, close-knit community. We had like a directory. And my dad calls up and says, your daughter hit my son on his bike. And the guy goes, she did not. And my dad goes, yeah, he did. Well, my dad and the rest of my family weren't members of this church, so it really rubbed us all the wrong way, right? What was worse, though, was I had to send my kid back to that class. And so we never really liked the teacher anyway. And I told my son, in life, you're going to work for people you don't like. You're going to have to be around people you really don't care for, like in the case of my employments. So what you're going to do is we're going to buck it up. God is on the side of people who are not liars. I'm sending my kid to Baptist school, the work of the devil, to lie, to steal, to cheat, to kill. So I said to my son, God is on the side of truth. My poor son, you don't know what I did to that poor guy. So I made him go there, and they made our lives miserable, but we endured for the rest of the year. And I thought it was more important for my son to learn what's really important, not what people think, not other people, but your own integrity, etc. So I was resistant to bike riding for many years. And I thought, that's ridiculous. There's safe places to ride your bikes. And I just happen to, being that I save everything, I still have all the bikes. But, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can go to hawk shops and you can buy really, really nice bikes cheap, like dirt bikes, mountain bikes. You know, when people are hard up for money, they hawk their bikes. And so, you know, from time to time, people have asked for my bikes, and I go, nah, we want to keep them. But I'm thinking I might buy a couple of really nice mountain bikes now. And just because they're nice to have. One time, I was taking this biology class, and we were forced to do field trips. And I thought, why do they make us do these field trips? I hate them. But you know what the truth was? I learned a lot on those field trips. And so we went to Morley Field, and you know, there was like a dog park down there. And then there was a bike trail. Not that I'm going there because that's advanced. That's like uphill, but there's places like the beach you can ride your bike and stuff. So, you know, it was the botany section, and we were doing plants, and I had this, it was a little guide, and so I had like a partner, a kid, and like we were going by that guide, you know, checking all the plants out. Were the leaves little? Did they have thorns? And so everybody, I guess it was time to go down from the mountain, and we didn't know it. And there were signs all over, no dogs allowed on the bike trails. About that time, you know, here comes a guy with a big dog, like a German Shepherd, and a mountain bike. And I cracked up, and so the teacher actually had to come up the hill and get us. And I said, oh, we got all of our plants. We have identified all of the plants. And he took one look at our list, and he goes, no, none of these are right. I go, what? I go, are we getting an F? And he goes, no, it's just a field trip. And I thought, oh gosh. You know, I took off work. I thought all I need is an F, but actually it's kind of fun. So anyway, there are safe bike trails, and I think riding a bike is really good exercise, like a half hour a day. Like in the city here, I think it's very dangerous, even dangerous in a car. So, okay, I'm circling around to the front of Parkway Plaza, which I can't give you a shot of. You're just gonna have to trust me, this is it. And then, you know, I'm gonna walk. When I do the Parkway Plaza thing, you know, it's a circular mall, and I just take 4 laps, because when I was in high school, they made us run 4 laps for an A, 3 laps for a B, 2 laps for a C, 1 lap for a D. So I was when I was a kid, I was always the same. One day I would run 4 laps. One day I would run 1 lap. So that was 2.5 laps, which was like, all I had to do is get a half lap, and so, you know, get a C on jogging. And that teacher was over the top, like it was icy cold, and we would have to put our little gym towels and do sit-ups on the frost. I thought it was ridiculous, but you know, I think I had straight C's in PE. So, and you know, so she was a good teacher though. I'm not complaining, I just thought it was a little too icy cold to be doing sit-ups. But I am a firm believer in physical fitness. I took everything from archery to, in junior college, you know, I tried to torture myself. My son took 2 semesters of bowling. Okay, you guys, I want to encourage you, you know, out here, some of the gyms, you can join the gyms free if you're a senior. I don't know if they have that everywhere, but I don't like gyms because of germs. I'd rather just try this. I think it's good to get outdoors too. So, okay, you guys, I will be back, and God bless you all.